and a complete misunderstanding. And because of this, I can say that I'm genuinely sorry for the words that I used from the bottom of my heart. And I would say, just like Aquafina Premium Drinking Water, the award for the clearest padi meal goes to Adekunle.
Hello and welcome to another episode of KAMBA'S. I am Queen Kamba and I'm here to give you the tea. I'm sorry that I have not uploaded in the past 2 days, but I'm back and even better. That being said, I'll jump straight into it. Today I'll be talking about the very emotional Aquafina task. I mean, I won't lie, I shared a tea in 2 episodes because I'm number one, I'm easily emotional. But I really was touched by some of the things that these housemates said. So let's start first with Doyin. Easily, Doyin's one was the most emotional because it was surprising and it felt sincere. Now, some people are really good with pretending, but honestly, from the little I've seen about Doyin, I think she's a horrible pretender. In fact, I think one of her personal issues is the fact that she doesn't have a filter and she doesn't know when to cut it out. So that's one of her issues. So I think it was sincere, and I think that this was the best stage to apologize to Adekunle, not just to him personally, but on a stage where she's performing and she knows that this is going to be viewed by the whole world. Because when she insulted him at the reunion, insulted the fact that the mother's training got lost in the mail in front of the whole world. And that's the thing, when you disrespect somebody in public, don't come and tell me sorry in private. It's in that same public domain that you come and tell me sorry. For that reason, I am proud of her, and I feel like Adekunle would take this apology more seriously than the first one that she just went and quickly said sorry because it didn't feel genuine. So this felt a bit more genuine. She almost got emotional. I also felt a little bit of the emotions because it felt real, and even Adekunle, I felt like he felt it, and they hugged. Okay, now this is sweet. This is actually sweet. And that just felt so good to see. Honestly, it felt so good to see 2 grown adults who disagreed on a large stage reconciled on a big stage. So that was really nice. And when Adekunle and Venita came to take that one, even Venita hugged her because of course that's her guy now. So that one. Then the second most emotional one was Venita and CeeC. But just to hear what she said today about how CeeC has been there for her, and I've even gone online to the comment section in some platforms to see that a lot of people are like, oh, CeeC must really be a very nice person to most of his housemate friends outside the house. So little wonder people, as in the jury, are saving him. So I think his goodwill, because some of the things Venita mentioned is that she'll call CeeC in the middle of the night when she's crying, when she feels like she's going to end up alone. And as a young woman, clearly not as old as Venita, but as a young woman, I can understand those anxiety and those, those fear, those scary feeling of just wondering, okay, what is it going to be? Because nobody really knows tomorrow, and you just don't know if you're on the right path. Everybody's just trying to navigate through life, so nobody even really knows that they're on the right path. We're just hoping we're on the right path, but there are those moments of anxiety where you're like, oh, am I going to end up on the right side of life, on the right side of my purpose, destiny? I hope I'm not on the wrong path. Am I going to be the right one? Is the one that I've already made the right one? There are just so many questions. So for her to, appreciate him like that, I appreciated that. So that was really very emotional and sweet, and I really loved it. I really liked today's task. Some honorable mentions was Pere. I don't know, I keep going Pere. So Pere gave CeeC the badge, and I'm like, and so it's now you agree that you and CeeC are friends, because when CeeC was like, I know this guy outside, me and this guy were friends, so I don't understand how we get into a house and you are not even showing up for me at all. You're showing up for somebody you just met. Pere was belittling their friendship, like me and CeeC, we know each other, but it's not really that deep, it's not that serious. But today Pere is not like, oh, I met her, we worked here, and you're finally giving the friendship the color that you already had, but that you were trying to wash down or water down. So now you're not admitting that, oh, this person is a friend, blah 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 blah. So that was interesting, But I saw that CeeC was blushing, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Because she's a friend of mine and I can talk to her. I would call her in the middle of the night, sometimes call her even when I know that she might be asleep.
Now Pere won't talk through, say they be friends. That's surprising. I'm like, this one that Pere did this thing, it's as if he has finally given up on Alex. Because for him to just say that, give CeeC, that means him and Alex is over. That means he has lost all hope. That's how I feel. And Cross also gave CeeC, which is also surprising. So Angel gave Soma, of course. Soma gave her. White Money got one from Alex. White Money gave Angel. So it was quite interesting. But I just had to mention the ones that were a bit controversial or very interesting. Fraud gave Mercy, which is no surprise to any of us. Those guys are friends, and it's clear. They're not faking it. They are friends. They have respect and love for each other. And this particular task is a breath of fresh air compared to yesterday's task that was like World War III. Literally, no cap. It was World War III. People were at each other's throats. That is the task. Even me as a viewer, I was so anxious to see how it will end. And even when it ended, the animosity, the warnings, so that is it so far. Anyways, that's it on today's review. I tried to make it short, simple, and interesting. I will see you on my next video where I talk about the fight and what happened yesterday. Do well to check out my channel, subscribe, like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And on that note, I want to say thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.